Or what is a man? Or what is his channel? Without tea time.
Hello and welcome to Tea Time! I meant to hold my tea up at that point, but I didn't. It's the fortnightly show where I give you the rundown. The rundown on what's happening, not only on my channel, but also kind of on a not a global scale, because I'm not that resourceful, but you know, just the hip hop on the internet and stuff. If there's anything I think noteworthy, I'll mention it here. And today there's not much. There's not much. Just in regards to my channel, I did skip last episode of Tea Time because I had exams. I also stopped all video production for a good like 2 weeks. So there's that. Let me just introduce the topics of the day. So firstly we have channel news, as always, and then we have Death Stranding, and then finally we have the mystery topic. So just the 3 topics today, as my talk on Death Stranding will take up a lot of time. And I've got nothing else to discuss because there is nothing else to discuss. Alrighty, so before we move on, this is the image of the day. It's me. It's a reimagining of my profile picture on Facebook, which I'll show here in a sec. Pasted onto a Raiden's body on the nuke map in CS:GO. There's that. That's the image of the day. As I haven't been playing anything, I've not been doing any playthroughs for the past 2 weeks, so there's no image from the playthrough. There we go. Quickly moving on to channel news. I'm looking at a channel reform of such on a minor scale. So I'm just going to cut down to 1 playthrough at a time because doing both Far Cry 5 and Rage 2 has been a bit messy. Like I've got like 6 episodes of Far Cry out and 2 of Rage, so it's just a bit uneven and a bit I don't know. It's just messy, and I want to do 1 at a time. Because then, of course, it will be quicker as well. Because I'll be focusing all my time on 1 game. That'll be pretty good, I reckon. Yeah, I'm gonna set my focus away from old games. Like,
what do you want?
like old games like Skyrim and stuff. If I ever decide to do a video on that, it will be in like a single one-off video, so it doesn't take up as much time. I'm not doing a whole playthrough kind of thing. And regular playthroughs will be of more recent games. So to put this into perspective, Far Cry 5, my current playthrough, is it came out March last year, so it's been out ages. Yeah, so it's not drawing that much popularity. So upcoming, you can look forward to Jedi Fallen Order. That comes out tomorrow, and that will be our focus from here onwards until I'll probably finish that around December 10th, around then. And there's really nothing else coming out, so I guess we'll kind of feel our way through closer to the time. I want to bring back Lifestyle, do a summer season of that. I've got a lot of time to do things now. It's summer and there's more to do. I can go outside and it not be shit weather. Yeah. If you didn't know, that's my vlogging series. I did a failed pilot of that during last semester of uni. I don't know, that failure has kind of taught me. From that, I've gained what I want and what I don't want from that video series. So I guess I know what to aim for. And we're gonna more on that at a later date. Moving on, I guess, to Death Stranding. This segment is going to be more of a first impressions rather than a review because I haven't finished it yet. I will do a review once I've beaten it. I'm actually looking to platinum it, but we'll see how that goes. It's going to be a long one. So far, I think I've played like 15 hours. I leave it on sometimes when I like do dishes or go to the bathroom or whatever, so it's probably a bit more than that, but who knows. So far, I'm really impressed by the game's online functionality, along with like the progression. So to start this off, I want to say I don't really care for reviews. I mentioned this in a previous episode of Tea Time, but I personally like to get into games, watch television or films without having really seen the trailers. Like aside from like a quick synopsis, like an announcement trailer, I'm not a big fan of knowing a lot about something before watching it or playing it. Just because I like to avoid having like any expectations going into things, because I feel like that could really fuck with your perception of what you want or what you get. It kind of can create this disassociation. Yeah, I normally base my... Like, if I want to purchase something, I'll read the synopsis and I'll look at screenshots. I don't want major spoilers or anything, just because I don't want my opinion to be, like, biased. Of course it is. Like, this game, Death Stranding, I didn't really watch any of the promotional stuff. I watched the announcement trailer, and that's about it. You know, I haven't really seen much for it. And I think that gives me a real kind of unique perspective. Of course, my bias would be, like, I've played Hideo Kojima games before, so I kind of have, like, I'll always kind of associate it with his past work. So there's always something, but won't be from the trailers, not from me. Yeah, I won't be playing it and be like, oh, where's this from the trailer? Or what the frick? Where's all the action that I saw in the trailer? You know, I won't be doing any of that stuff. Yeah. Just an example. One of my mates, Richard. I think I played the first hour or so of the game and I spoke to him about it because he'd also been playing it. He was a bit further ahead than I was, and he's like, "Oh, dude, yeah, the next bit you're up to is just like that entire trailer, man. Like you get a big cutscene, it's just like that trailer." I'm like, "Yeah, that trailer, man." And it's like I haven't seen the trailer. I've seen like little bits of it. Like I don't know. Yeah, maybe I just have a shit attention. Maybe I just have a shit attention span. I don't know. I'm not a trailer guy. I don't do it. Okay, so the game's progression. Like I said, that is what makes you want to continue playing. It's you start out on foot, right? You learn the controls, you walk from place to place, you deliver cargo. And it's like, oh, this is what I'm doing. I'm delivering the packages, right? And it's like, oh, this is neat. But then as you get more items and stuff, like you start off with, I think, climbing ropes and ladders, and you can use the ladders to get across rivers and stuff. It's like, oh, okay, this is neat. But I fully expected to be walking around the game for like fucking ever. Pretty soon on you get a motorbike. I'm like, whoa. Pretty soon on you get to build bridges, like actual bridges over shit. I'm like, what? And then later on you get stuff like, these little tray things which levitate off the ground, and you can load them up with cargo if like you're at max capacity. If like, because you stack shit up on your back, and if it's too high you can't really carry anymore, but you put like these floating trays behind you to pull stuff along. You can get trucks and just load them with shit. It's like, what? There's roads, you like build roads and stuff. Dude, because I didn't really watch any of the gameplay trailers or whatever, even if I don't even know if there were any, but I didn't watch any of the footage. So all this was like, what? I thought I was just gonna be walking around for ages. I was like stoked as, right? I was well prepared to walk around for fucking ever. I have a friend coming over next week to come play it, to come try it out, and he's been following the game religiously. Like he's a big he's pretty pretentious, and he likes all of this kind of, like, he likes Kojima work, he likes Del Toro, he likes a lot of stuff, and he's been following this game pretty religiously, so I think he's gonna know everything that's in it, right? And he's gonna be playing, and he's gonna play like the first 3 hours and be like, I'm just walking around, what the fuck, where's my motorbike, where's the trees, where's the levitating trees? It's like, this is why I avoid trailers and stuff. I don't want to have that expectation. He's a special guy though, so his expectations are gonna be a whoop. Okay, so the thrill of the game, right? You're just delivering packages, but also not really. The whole thrill is kind of plotting your own course, because there's so many different ways to get to a certain destination, and you have a little scanner on your shoulder, it's like bloop, 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 and that kind of identifies where packages are if you need to pick them up, and it also shows you like the terrain. It shows you what's safe, what's risky, and what is dangerous. Just to, so you can plot your course like around that, or if you're in a rush, you can plot through it. Like it's pretty cool. I just unlocked like weather forecast, because there's the rain in the game, the time fall. Whatever it touches, it accelerates time on. So of course you don't want that getting on you, because you'll die. So you wear like a raincoat and stuff. But it gets on your cargo, and if it's on your cargo for too long, it ages and dies. You know. Yeah. So the thrill of the game is plotting your own course, and it's quite fun. It's not exciting to watch though, which is why I'm not, I couldn't do a playthrough on it anyway, because I play on PC and it's on PS4. But so the game's pretty slow paced. It's not too exciting to watch because it's all in the player's head, right? It's like the excitement isn't really captured on the screen as much as like you stress out. Like that's the excitement, is you'll be traveling for 10-15 minutes and then Sam, your character, will slightly stumble. You'll be like, oh fuck, because you've got all this cargo, some of it's fragile, and you're like 2 seconds away from your destination. It's like, oh no, don't drop it. Because everybody's dropped the package, right? Like early game, you probably fucked up and dropped the package. I know I have. And it's that memory which sticks with you, and you're like, fuck, don't drop this now. Yeah. It is exciting, but it's all in your head. Like, it's... Yeah. Dude, I have to discuss the online component, right? So you know Dark Souls, how that kind of works online. Not the PvP, not the co-op. The how you can kind of see other players walking around, and how they can leave messages for you. Like they can be like, I don't know, bruiser ahead, and you'll be like, oh shit, there's a big guy here. It's sort of like that, except like they can leave signs like that, but they can also leave items. So like, the ladders I was on about. Like, you can find other people's ladders already in place across like a river, so you don't have to use your own, or like if you didn't have any, you can still get across nice and safe and easy. It's really good. It's, yeah. So far, I think I'm up to the end of chapter 3. According to the trophies, there are 14 chapters. So it's a long fucking game. It might do the Final Fantasy 15 thing where you get to chapter 7 and it just becomes a railroaded kind of less exploration-y experience, which is what I'm expecting. Because I'm on chapter 3 and I think I've done half the map pretty much. Yeah, that's one thing. The two things I dislike about the game, not dislike, but I'm kind of like is it's meant to be a trek across all of America, but I'm halfway through and I've I don't know, I've not gone that far. If we're being real, America's like shrank. It's all the Lake District. It's like, what the fuck? But yeah, it's alright. It's a video game. I don't mind. And the mules, the NPC enemies, yeah, like the humanoids, they're kind of shit. They're not great. They're not great. I mean, they're not as much of a threat as they should be. I've been playing on hard. The BTs, the spooky ghost guys, they've spooked me out a few times, nearly got me, but I still haven't died. And the mules, they're fucking nothing. Like, your weapons you have just immediately incapacitate them. And you can run them over with cars and stuff. They used to freak me out, but now, I don't know. They're not so bad. I think that's all we'll discuss on Death Stranding today. I'll save like the story aspects and stuff for my review. You know, once everything ties in together and I know what the fuck's happening. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll move on to the mystery topic now. The mystery topic is... Twitch! That's right, I'm doing Twitch every Thursday at 6 p.m. New Zealand Standard Time. That's 5 a.m. UTC. Every Thursday. Yeah. I'm not going to be uploading the entire stream to YouTube, but I'll be recording it as well, so I can just work it into the playthroughs, because I'll just be streaming whatever I'm playing at the time. Alright, thanks for bearing with me. That was quite a ramble about Death Stranding, and I didn't really say anything. Anyway, I'm enjoying it, and I'll get back to you on that. Till next time.